World Bank report predicts rising poverty for Nigerians. Others ahead of 2027. My dear listeners, here is another report coming from World Bank. Reporting a predicts rising poverty for Nigerians. Others ahead of 2027. My dear listeners, good day from wherever you're listening from. Moving on to the full details to check out the factual details. Kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. The World Bank has warned that more Nigerians will slip into poverty by 2027, as new data show the country's poverty rate is likely to worsen by 3.6 percentage points within 5 years. This was disclosed in the World Bank's Africa Pulse report released during the ongoing spring meetings of the International Monetary Fund (IMF) and the World Bank in Washington, D.C. Poverty in resource-rich, fragile countries, including large economies like Nigeria and the Democratic Republic of Congo, is projected to increase by 3.6 percentage points between 2022 and 2027, the report read. The report painted a grim picture of sub-Saharan Africa, describing it as the global hub of extreme poverty. In 2024, 80% of the world's 695 million extreme poor lived in sub-Saharan Africa, it stated. It further revealed that just 4 countries in the region, Nigeria among them, are home to half of the 560 million people living in extreme poverty. In comparison, South Asia accounted for 8%, East Asia and the Pacific 2%, the Middle East and North Africa 5%, while Latin America and the Caribbean had 3%, the report added. The World Bank blamed this projected increase on economic vulnerabilities, including over-reliance on oil and unstable fiscal systems, common among resource-rich African nations. Meanwhile, countries without such resources are reportedly performing better due to gains in agriculture and commodity exports. This follows a well-established pattern whereby resource wealth combined with fragility or conflict is associated with the highest poverty rate, averaging 46% in 2024, which is 13 percentage points higher than in non-fragile, resource-rich countries, the report stated. My dear listeners, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I moving on to the comment section, the first comment I have here says, "Share no go leave this internet for una so. Every time na bad report and news person they hear every day. That is how it is in Nigeria now. And what is the choice? We do not have choice. We need to create a unity amidst ourselves to fight this to the end. And I think the reason why this thing is happening is because there is no unity amidst the youth itself, amidst the people. That is why we are unable to form an alliance to achieve a common goal. But this is what the leaders are saying as our weaknesses and fight and using it against us. But when we can't come together as one, then we definitely assume till the end of the world. That is how it is. Moving on, still at the comment section. Another comment here says, before the predicted, we don't plot graph for renewed shaggy come 2027. Another comment here says, and they still keep giving them loan with no credible source of repayment. Another comment here says, this is what that musicians was telling Sheyi Tinubu, that there is hunger in the land. Another comment here says, and is pretending to be asleep like Jonathan mentioned, which will be very, very hard for anyone to wake him up. And the last comment here says, IMF and World Bank are his boss. Even with that, he's still afraid of visiting Chicago. My dear listeners, now we have come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by at the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.